Do not upload another reel until you do this one thing. And I'm not just saying this to mess with you. I'm saying it because when I did this, my Stripe account went straight to this. See, most of you are posting content and then what? Nothing. These people disappear back into the algorithm and you never hear from them again. And here's what changed everything for me. At the end of almost every one of my reels, I tell people to comment one word. For example, comment profit or comment prompt or whatever. And the second they do, they get an automated direct message with exactly what I want them to see. It could be a link to my email list, to my products, or to a landing page. And the way I do this is by setting up this app called ManyChat. And it only takes a few minutes to set up. Okay, so let me share my screen with you. This is ManyChat, and here you can see all of my automations, and you can create new stuff by clicking the new automation button. But before we create a new one, let's check out one of my automations. Let's click right there, and you'll be able to see that this has been triggered 864 times, and I've collected 309 emails. Now, the way this automation works is quite simple, and it looks like this. When a user sends me a specific message or comments a specific word, then send this message. And if they click this yes button, then the automation will automatically ask them for their email and then for their name. Once they do that, the automation will trigger this specific step and will send them access to the specific guide, training, or product. And if they click this button right here, they get this message 1 day after, as you can see right there, 1 day after. And finally, 10 seconds after doing all of these steps, the automation automatically sends them this specific message. Now, how do you create something like this? Let's go to the automation sections and let's click on new automation. Here, we're going to start from scratch and we're going to click on start with blank. Now, most of these things work with the free version of ManyChat, but I would highly encourage you to join ManyChat because it pays for itself quite fast. You can find a link down below. That said, let's begin. What is a trigger? The trigger is the thing that triggers the automation. And the way this works is you click this button right here, and then you select when someone, a user, comments on your posts or your reels. You click there. Then you can either pick the specific posts or you can just select all of the posts. I prefer doing all of the posts. Then click continue. Once you're done with that, you're going to decide on which keywords are going to be triggering this automation. That means that you can select one or more keywords to trigger the same automation. And the way that works is just click this little keyword button and add the text. And let's just put the keyword 555. Good. Anyone that comments the word 555 will trigger this automation and ManyChat will send them everything you tell it to send the user. Once you're done, just click on continue. And now it's time to decide on the replies ManyChat is going to post automatically. This means that when someone triggers the automation, they comment the word 555, ManyChat knows who they are. And then it replies right there in the comment section to that comment with one of these replies. So what I suggest is having at least 5, and you can just click there and ManyChat will add these replies automatically. That said, you can always remove them or change them. If you don't want icons, just remove that and make sure that these sounds like you, okay? Once you're done, just click save. And now what you're going to do is click on add text right there. But where the hell did this come from? Let's delete it because, well, I want to show you how you can hook this up by yourself. Let's confirm. And now, as you can see, when someone triggers the automation, then the next step is what exactly? There are different actions, conditions, etc. But let's just choose this one, Instagram. And now what I'm going to say is something like this. Once you're done adding this text, you can click on the add button here. You can just say, I want this, and you click on the open website button. Here you can just add the website that you want. Let's just add one of mine. Beautiful. Click done. And anyone who comments the word 555 will get this message automatically. And if you want to see a preview, you can always click here and then you'll see it. I want this, and it'll send them to that page. Beautiful, right? And there it is. This is the simplest way I know on setting up ManyChat. Now, the question is, how do you actually get it to the point where it's almost automatically asking for names and emails? Let's rebuild this specific one. Here, as you can see, I am not giving them access to the guide just yet. I want to ask for their names first. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going back here, then I'm going to click the button and I'm going to remove this button. I'm going to add a new one, and the purpose of this button is to continue with a new step. And the way you do that is just literally clicking here. And before we do that, let's change the bottom title to yes, I want this. Then we're going to click here, and then we're going to click done. That's it. Now it's time to change this message so that it fits what I'm saying here. So that it fits what I want it to do, which is, as you can see here, I want to confirm that they want the specific guide. And the way I do that is just literally just copy pasting this thing and pasting it right there. Once they click there, then send this message. So let's add a new text and we start collecting data. And the way we go about that is clicking here, then adding the text right there. Bam, there it is. And let's delete this one. And now we're going to change this to email. Let's click right there. Then we're going to click here and select email. Bam, beautiful. And once all of that is done, you're going to create a new step. And that step could be whatever you want. In this case, I'm just going to send them access to the training. I'm going to add a button, I'm going to add this text, and I'm going to add the website right there. Click done. And after they click this, I'm going to add a new action. And the new action is just tagging them. Let's do that right now. Contact data, tag, and here I'm going to just add whatever tags I have, or I can create one. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to drag and drop the next step, and I'm going to add a smart delay of 23 or 24 hours. Beautiful. After 24 hours, I want to send another message. So I click here, Instagram, and I just add the message right there. And in this case, the message will be something as simple as this. That way I can keep asking questions and see what they're actually struggling with. It's beautiful. Now, there's one more step that you need to follow for making this work. You see, once you get people's emails, you need to add that email where? To your newsletter. And the way I do that is, once they reply, I click here and I add an action. And the action is convert kit. I want to add a specific contact to a form. So I'm going to click add contact to form. I'm going to select the email field and I'm going to add it to whatever form I want. Click save and I'm done. That said, you need to connect your newsletter provider to ManyChat. And the way you do that is clicking on settings, then you scroll down to integrations. Let's click there and you find your email provider right here. It could be Klaviyo, ActiveCampaign, MailChimp, HubSpot, or ConvertKit. I like ConvertKit because it's straightforward and very easy to use. So let's go back and we're done. As you can see, when someone comments the word 555, that triggers the automation and that sends them that specific message. And once they click here, that sends them this message asking for their email. And when they reply, you add them to your ConvertKit form and send them access to the training or the product. And once they click, 24 hours later, they get this message. So as you can see, ManyChat is a great way not only to build engagement, but also to get newsletter subscribers, buyers, and get people engaging in your comment. Anyhow, my name is Jose Ricardo Rosado. Thank you so much for watching and see you in the next one.